How did it feel when I finally left Little Mix? Okay, now I'd kept it in for such a long time, and that's why I kept breaking down and crying about it, because I had never spoken about it before. When you keep it all in up here, it just makes it 10 times worse. I think it's going to be a brand new experience, but at the same time, exciting. Hi guys, I'm Jesy Nelson, and I'm here getting up close with Cosmo UK. I'm going to be answering some questions about my life, my career, and everything in between, so let's go. Don't forget to subscribe now so you can see more videos like this. Ooh, what can fans expect next from Jesy Nelson? Ah, it's so exciting! You can expect some new music. You can expect lots of new content from me and lots of other little things that I can't reveal yet. Oh, I have so many things on my bucket list that I want to cross off. There's too many. I've actually got a vision board in the music studio, and we write all the things down in there that we want to achieve. I mean, my main thing that I would love to achieve is win a Brit Award on my own. That would be, or even just to perform at the Brits on my own. That would be my massive dream for me. The best and worst things about being in the spotlight. Well, for me personally, there's a lot more worse than there are good. But the worst things are, I guess, everyone just being able to have an opinion on you when they don't actually know you, and kind of just having to deal with that on the daily. And eventually you do get a thick skin, but sometimes when you're having a bit of a crap day, it can really get to you. And the best things, for me personally, about being in the spotlight are genuinely just having the most incredible fans. Like, genuinely, majority of my fans have become my friends, and I speak to them pretty much nearly every day, and they're just amazing. How did it feel when I finally left Little Mix? It was a mix of emotions. I was sad, but at the same time, mentally, I felt free and like a massive weight had been lifted off my shoulders, because for me, I felt an enormous amount of pressure being in a girl group. Okay, the hardest part about being in a girl group for me was constantly being compared to 3 other girls and not feeling as though I was good enough. And the best part of being in a girl group was just everything that we achieved together, and just building the most incredible fan base and travelling the world together. Do you know what? I haven't really thought or had any reservations about going solo, because one, I've not really thought about it too much. I've genuinely just gone in the studio and I just wanted to go in the studio and have fun, because for me, music is my life, it's my passion, and it was something I was always going to do. So I haven't really thought too much about it. I mean, it's definitely going to be a massive shock to the system, because I've obviously been so used to having, you know, my 3 girls around me. But yeah, I think it's going to be a brand new experience, but at the same time, exciting. My day-to-day life now is a lot more chilled, for sure. I spend a good few more hours in bed, which is lovely. It's a lot more free, and I guess not as structured. Yeah. There have been actually a few band members that have reached out to me. Liam Payne from One Direction was one of them. He actually sent me a really nice message, just basically saying if I ever wanted to talk, he's always here, which was really lovely. If I could say anything to anyone that's struggling with their mental health at the moment, the best thing you can do is, 1, surround yourself with people that genuinely make you happy. Life is far too short to be around people that bring you down and don't make you happy. 2, talk to someone. That for me is the biggest part of mental health, talking to someone, letting it all out. When you keep it all in up here, it just makes it 10 times worse. And just be kind to yourself. I think as humans, we find it so easy to like put ourselves down. Like, it's so much easier for us to say negative things about ourselves than actually say positive things. And I think we genuinely have to like train our brains into actually being nice to ourselves, because we're not. I mean, for me, like when I realised I actually needed to speak about it was when I physically, I actually couldn't do interviews and have questions asked about it to me because I just would break down, and I knew that wasn't right. And I kept it in for such a long time, and that's why I kept breaking down and crying about it, because I had never spoken about it before. And once I started speaking about it, I definitely cried a lot, but I always say, I don't understand why people get so afraid to cry, or so when somebody cries, you're very quick to be like, oh God, and you almost stop yourself from crying, but it's just an emotion. Like when you laugh, when you're happy, you don't stop yourself from laughing. So I never understand why people stop themselves from crying. And for me, I think if you feel sad, let yourself be sad. There's nothing wrong with that. We're not robots. We're all humans, and we all feel these emotions. And I think you've just got to let yourself feel how you want to feel and talk about it. Do you know what? I actually have so many people that I lean on for support, and I feel so lucky to have as many people as I do. I mean, my best friends, my family, and I honestly think it's so important to have people around you that just genuinely lift you up and make you feel good. Oh gosh, message I have for trolls. It's really hard because for me, I see trolls so differently now. Back in the day when I used to get trolled, it genuinely used to upset me so much, and I used to be like, I don't understand why everyone hates me. And now I look at it as though I actually genuinely feel sorry for trolls, because for me, if you feel the need to be negative towards someone, it's because you don't feel good within yourself. When you're a happy person who's happy with their life, you don't feel the need to go around being nasty to people. And so you kind of have to feel sorry for them, because there must be something very deep rooted within them that's making them feel that sad, that they want to be negative towards other people. What advice would I give my younger self? Oh my God, I'd give myself so much advice. But then I kind of feel like it wouldn't have made me who I am today. Oh gosh, I mean, I'd tell myself that it's going to be all right. You're going to get through it, even though you think you're not. And just enjoy every day as much as possible, because you live once, and as cheesy as that sounds, you never know when it's going to end. So yeah, just enjoy it to the fullest. Oh my gosh, when I'm at my happiest, when I'm with my friends and family, and that's the God's honest truth, or when I'm in the studio making music, that's when I'm my happiest. One of my happy places is when I'm with my friends or family, and all my girls will get together and they'll come to mine, and we'll just get a takeaway, we'll watch films. Me and my makeup artist, who's also my best friend Heidi, we love horror films, but we're the only two in our circle that love watching horror, so yeah, it never really works out in the end. But I would personally watch a horror, a very twisted horror. Yeah, that's for me my happy place. My favourite red carpet look of all time. Ooh, probably when I did the NTA Awards, and I had my big orange dress and I got to design it with Suzanne Neville, and that was so much fun. Yeah, I'd probably say that for me. But oh my God, I remember at the awards, a drunk lady stood on my dress and ripped it, and I was like, I was so angry. But at the same time, I was so happy because I'd won an award, so I was like, oh, whatever. So it's somewhere in my wardrobe with a big, massive rip in it, which is very unfortunate. I would 1,000,000% say it's harder to date when you're in the public eye, because you can't bloody get away from it. The amount of crap that I've seen written about who I'm with, who I'm seeing, who I'm dating, I'm just like, oh, no, it's definitely, yeah, a lot harder, I would say. If I could click my fingers and be anywhere right now with anyone, God, I really don't know. Because would I go for a famous pop star, or would I just go for my best mate? I think I'm going to choose my best mate. But I've got too many best friends. Am I only allowed one? I'm going to take 3. I know I'm not allowed, but I'm going to take Heidi, Dilem and Charlotte. Where would we be going? Oh, somewhere hot. Actually, a dream of mine has been to travel America, to just get in like a camper van and just travel all of America. That is my dream, so that's where we'd be going. If I wasn't doing music, I feel like fans already know this, but I love dancing. Dancing is my main passion. I would probably say more than singing. I started off dancing when I was really young and then fell into singing, but obviously I was so lucky to get to do both. But yeah, I would like to be a professional dancer. I would love to make more documentaries. I don't think I'd like to do one right now unless it was something that I felt really passionately about or it was something that was really close to my heart. But no, definitely, I'd definitely be up for doing more documentaries. I would never say no to acting. I acted when I was younger and I loved it. It'd be very scary now, like having to do auditions in front of massive directors. That would be terrifying. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure you leave a comment below and tell us what you think.